Good morning. I'm Steve Jurens with your live Northeast Radio SD News for Friday, January 30th, 2026. Your news this hour is brought to you by Watertown Development Company, Watertown's established economic growth and development professionals. Check out the no-cost online courses available to help local entrepreneurs and register for the Grow 57201 Housing Conference on February 12th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., a free event at the Watertown Event Center. Learn more at wdcsd.com under the Events tab. The Watertown Development Company equals economic mobility. And Hahler Automotive in Webster, South Dakota, cruise through brand new, certified used, and premium classic vehicles online at hahlerauto.com. World-class service, hometown friendliness. A 20-year-old Watertown woman was sentenced to prison Wednesday following a series of felony charges involving the distribution and possession of child pornography, along with criminal solicitation. Gracie Ann Stanton appeared before a South Dakota judge on January 28th to conclude a case that began with a massive 70-count indictment in early 2025. Under a plea agreement, Stanton was sentenced to 10 years for distribution with 7 years suspended and received concurrent 5-year sentences for 15 additional counts of possession and solicitation. These additional sentences will run consecutively to the primary distribution charge. Stanton was also ordered to pay $2,500 in restitution and must complete a psychosexual evaluation upon her eventual release. Watertown's economy continues to show steady momentum, with sales tax collections up over 6% through the first 11 months of 2025. Total revenue reached nearly $21.5 million, an increase of more than $1.2 million over the same period in 2024. City officials report growth across all categories, including the General Fund, Capital Improvement Fund, and the Bed, Booze, and Board Tax. November figures showed a 4.1% increase over the previous year, signaling a healthy start to the holiday shopping season and strong consumer spending in the community. The North American Hockey League has officially announced the rosters for the 2026 Top Prospects Tournament. The Watertown Shamrocks will be well represented with 5 players selected. Forwards Zach Boren and Joe Rice, along with defensive men Jordan Guttridge, and will compete for the Team Central. Defenseman Justin Bartley and goaltender Mason Guttridge will be named the Team Selects for White roster. Shamrocks head coach Casey Curley says the organization is thrilled to have these players showcase their abilities at the event, which is a major platform for their NHL scouts and NCAA coaches. The tournament takes place February 16th and 17th in Plymouth, Michigan. Heartland Lawn Care, the local force behind True Green Services in Watertown, Pierre, and Aberdeen, has been named the 2025 True Green National Franchise of the Year. Owners Terry and Lisa Sorensen received the award for outperforming 36 other locations nationwide in service quality and customer satisfaction. The company earned the distinction by maintaining a customer retention rate of over 90% and by focusing on first-time right care. Looking forward to 2026, the team says they plan to continue raising the bar for quality in northeastern South Dakota. Northern Prairie Arts is launching its 2026 spring season with a new series of Create classes designed to blend technology with traditional craftsmanship. A highlight of the schedule is the AI, Your Unpredictable Writing Buddy, class led by author K.T. Webb, which has been rescheduled to Saturday, February 28th. Other upcoming sessions include a Mixology 101 class at Dempsey's on February 7th and a wood carving course starting March 3rd. Additionally, the deadline to submit work for the Taking Flight Group Challenge exhibition is February 4th. Testimony began Monday in the trial of 41-year-old Andrew Lee Jondal of Watertown, who faces multiple felony charges stemming from a December 2024 officer-involved shooting at Yankton High School. Prosecutors allege John Dahl was intoxicated and in possession of a firearm in the school parking lot during a wrestling meet. John Dahl faces 5 counts, including 2 counts of aggravated assault against a law enforcement officer. While the prosecution detailed a tense confrontation where John Dahl was shot 4 times by officers, defense attorneys argue he was suffering a severe mental health crisis at the time. The trial is scheduled to continue through Friday at the Yankton County Courthouse. The South Dakota Retailers Association has officially opened its 2026 scholarship applications, continuing a 30-year tradition of investing in future business leaders. The program has awarded over $270,000 to 285 students since its inception. Executive Director Nathan Sanderson says the goal is to develop strong business minds to strengthen local communities. Individual scholarships for 2026 start at $2,000 and are open to students pursuing education in retail, hospitality, business management, or skilled trades. The application cycle closes on April 15th, with more details available at sdra.org/scholarships. Your news this hour is brought to you by Watertown Development Company, Watertown's established economic growth and development professionals. Check out the no-cost online courses available to help local entrepreneurs and register for the Grow 57201 Housing Conference on February 12th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., a free event at the Watertown Event Center. Learn more at wdcsd.com under the Events tab. And Hahler Automotive in Webster, South Dakota. Cruise through brand new, certified used, and premium classic vehicles online at HahlerAuto.com. World-class service, hometown friendliness. For complete coverage of our news stories, visit northeastradiosd.com. If you enjoy our daily Northeast Radio SD News recap podcasts and live interview uploads, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review. You can also sign up for our newsletter delivered to your inbox every morning at 6 a.m. With today's local and state news from Northeast Radio SD Studios in Watertown, South Dakota, I'm